I finally got my pump working again, so I'm able to vacuum my pool, but all the dirt seems to come right back out of the jets into the pool and spa. What's going on?
Sounds like you have a filtration issue. So what's happening is you're sucking it in and it's bypassing the filter. Either if you're going through a multi-port, it's not sealing and there's water that's not even making it through the filter, it's just continually down the line and back to the pool. Or there's a problem with your filter in general, where if it's a sand filter and you have really old sand, then it could be kind of channeling through it, not really going through the sand, but almost like little channels or tunnels through the sand that a lot of the water is not even being filtered and just going through the system. DE filter or cartridge filter, if any of those, the pleats or the grids are got any type of tears or anything in them, then not all of that dirt's going to be filtered. So it really depends on your setup, but basically you have a filtration issue going on. And I mean, say if it's a sand filter and it's really old sand, then chances are you're not getting the best filtration out of it to begin with, just as far as efficiency wise. You're probably only getting, say, 20 microns in size as far as how small it will filter down to. And if that's the case, like say if you need to do a sand change, it might not be a bad idea to switch to something like recycled glass or something like that.
Do you like using recycled glass in the pool filters?
Yeah.
Why?
It just seems to do a better job. Right now, as far as we know, it's got an indefinite shelf life, which is nice, so that I can do it once at a homeowner's pool and not have to worry about changing it again. Kind of a load off their mind. I haven't noticed any issues whether we're talking about day or night, meaning clarity of water. Like sometimes your pool looks clear, but then at night you can flip on the lights and you can almost see just something in the water. It seems like the glass seems to do a better job at keeping your water well filtered. It's supposed to rival a DE filter as far as how efficiently or it can clean the water, and I really don't have any complaints with it. I mean, you do a backwash like you would a regular sand filter, but unlike a DE filter, you don't have to add anything to it. DE filter, you gotta add the DE powder afterwards. Or a cartridge filter, you don't have to, depending on the size of your filter, you don't have to worry about just taking it apart and cleaning up cartridges and whatnot. Plus on top of that, I just prefer sand filters because it's easier to, so if you have a really dirty pool, especially us, so in the Midwest, when you have an opening season, you got some people who either wait forever to open it or wasn't closed correctly or whatever else, suddenly their pool is a swamp when you open it. And a lot of times it's easier and quicker to clean it, especially if their pool is overfilling, say due to having a safety cover where more water was added. You can just vacuum that to waste, so you can get rid of a lot of algae and at the same time lower the water level to the proper level to begin with. So overall, I just prefer a sand filter, and when you switch the media to a recycled glass, it just makes life easier.